Hi, my name is Klim, and in this series we talk about how to improve some websites, in particular MaxMara. And I wanted to say that I have around 10 years of experience. I have done this from growing from 0 to 10 million to even $100 million in revenue, and I actually know a lot about e-commerce and how to improve them. So I think that thinking about it and look at websites, the way I do it, the way I study competition and just websites in general when I visit them is something that you can benefit from to learn to improve. And if you have your e-commerce website, just go through exactly the same thing I go through and try to improve. So I hope you enjoy it. So let's get on with it. And we basically tell and ask simple questions that can help us understand if the website and the company is doing great, if it's doing poorly, if there are anything to improve, anything to get better at, and just in general, what to do in order to grow. So we're gonna start with, you guys see the questions right now, we're gonna complete them one by one. So tonight we actually are looking for MaxMara.com, and as I am in traveling right now in Asia, I get redirected to MaxMara.cn, but basically the same thing. So we're starting with MaxMara.com. But we're doing with MaxMara.com. So let's look at specifically MaxMara.com. So the first thing first, when I try to get onto MaxMara.com, I get redirected straight away to MaxMara.cn. We can look here. If I write MaxMara.com, because my region is Asia, I get redirected here. I already switched language from Chinese to English, but it doesn't actually matter because I still get redirected here. And in a world where I actually use VPN and many other people also use VPN, this is a big no-no. You cannot do that. You cannot not allow a customer to choose their basically what website they want to access. Even if it's a Chinese regulations, you can do some other ways to basically get around this, but not this way. Many other websites like Hermes.com don't do that. They actually use different ways to go about it. Even if they redirect me to Hermes.cn, I can actually choose where to ship. I can choose, for example, Belgium, and I get redirected correctly. This is a good user behavior. This is very bad user behavior. So I have straight away a thing that I have to point out. The thing that I need to point out is the fact that basically this is a big no-no. So multi-language is 0 out of 10. Let's give them actually 1 out of 10 because there is an English version where I can basically do the English version for Chinese website, which is alright, but it's not perfect. So let's look at the homepage. So we're ranking first of all by conversion rate, and what we're looking here is a big homepage with practically on the first scroll, I don't see a single call to action. And if there weren't the coolest codes, which basically I think links to this banner, there won't be anything at all. And this is linking to this. This has basically nothing. I don't see even discover more. Let's try to zoom out. No, I don't see anything. And here, I pretty much don't see any call out. I don't understand what is going on. I don't understand anything. The text is very small. It's not really the focus. So I guess it's super poorly optimized. I don't see anything interesting or anything for me to click or to learn more or to shop. And especially when you say discover more, it's not really the best call to action because you're not letting people to discover. You're here for people to buy things. So this is already a very, very bad thing. Considering that I have a good, not good, but big banners, I would give them 2 out of 10. A lot of things to improve, a lot of things to get better. So just give them 2 out of 10. The second thing, is category page. So let's go to clothing. It should be the main category, right? Or even better than that, let's go to new arrivals and let's see exactly how they are. So what do we see here? First of all, new arrivals. I like that they're going for this basically uneven category page, and I like their way of doing filters. But first of all, I don't see straight away a way for me to choose a category in here. I see collections, I see material, I see color. I see sort by how do I choose a code. I can't, I think. So it's just new arrivals, no code, nothing. Like I can't choose a sweater, for example. I cannot improve my query by basically improving my way of searching for new arrivals. And how many pages are there? 536 things without any category choice. You are basically really screwed. Let's look at filters. Still the same thing. I'm on mobile phone right now. I'm not hacking, and as you can see here, I do not have any sorting by category. Yeah, nothing. So for this, for example, for new arrivals, it would be 1 out of 10. Let's go to clothing to see how it is. In clothing, there is no sorting by category. I hope I'm not missing anything, but I don't see a way to sort. If we look for the best case scenario, the best way of basically looking for something is on My Teresa. If you go, for example, into this category, here on the left, you have a way, pop-ups, you have a way of actually searching for things. Search for a category specific one. So here, because we have to go to clothing, click dresses. That's the only way we do it. I think I am not exaggerating by giving the category page for now 2 out of 10, but I'm giving 2 out of 10, but let's look more. So okay, so on hover there is the animations. I don't see if there is a size, for example, for this one. Let's go inside to see. Okay, here there is no availability. Already a huge red flag, and we're going to come back to this, but I think it's extremely bad for me to see this dress, for example, and not have any in stock. But on top of that, I don't see any sizes here, so it's even worse than that. I think 2 out of 10 we're keeping. And it's not being harsh, it's just user experience is really bad, and there are things that you can improve in order to make it 10 times better. Let's look at product page. So let's look at something which is in stock. By the way, I'm not sure if this is my internet or anything, but it didn't load. Let me refresh. Okay, it just doesn't load. So the black color also doesn't load. I think I just have to create a new one, like UI UX category UI UX, and let's give it 1 out of 10. No, 2 out of 10, I think. Hi, we haven't met before. My name is Klim, and on this channel we talk about productivity and many other things. In this series, because of my 10 years of experience in e-commerce and business in general, we talk about basically making websites better and how to improve your conversion rate, improve your marketing, and improve your operations in order to grow to 1 million, 10 million, or $100 million. And you basically learn this from me, who already done all that and can help you with understanding what I'm thinking about when I'm looking at the website. So, product page. All right, we're looking at product. Okay, so for UIX we gave 2 out of 10, which is I think understandable because this just doesn't load. Let's look at this dress, for example. Okay, first of all, no sizes selected here. When I just arrived at the product page, I think it's a big mistake because you can just select the most popular one and have add to shopping cart, which is one less click. And I think that's super important. On top of that, I don't like how there are no small things here for the photos, because I don't understand, you don't think that there is anything below, so you won't scroll for more pictures if you're not a professional at all. And my screen is frozen. Okay, that was super weird. I'm not sure because there's no mouse over effect here. You see my mouse is not changing, which is a big usability issue. Let's look at the mobile. So let's refresh. All right, they have select the size first of all. Yeah, okay. It's not bad. Added to bag. Okay, on the mobile there is a better UX UI for sure. They worked on this, but it's not perfect at all. So let's once again look at this. Description is here. The price is here. I mean, I'm a huge believer that you should put percent of sale here, like 30% for example here, or more, because it's hard. SF Express delivery, 1 to 5 days. It's okay. I don't hate this card. I don't love it either. So I think that I would just give it the product page out of, I think 4 out of 10. Let's be actually judgmental, because I don't see anything below. I don't like how there are images here, even though they're here. I don't like this. I think it's 5 out of 10. Okay, let's give it a 5 out of 10, to be honest. All right, so we have something in the card. The hover is good. I see the size. I see the Italian size. Good. Medium gray, the price, everything. Okay, view shopping bag. SF standard. I think I don't understand what SF standard is, because I'm in Asia. I have no idea what it is. But all right, online customer service. This is, I guess, the number, the timing of it, methods of payments, MaxMara. All right, it's okay. It's not bad. I don't understand how it's calculating that the shipping is free. I guess it's free for anyone above a certain limit. Okay, the promo card on top, I don't see the brand, so I can't click it. I guess in shopping cart it's okay. You know what? I don't mind it. I think it's a good experience. I think it gives me all the information. I think it's 7 out of 10. I don't see any suggestions, for example, with the, why it's not 10 out of 10. I don't see any suggestions to add on top of this, like what other people wear. I also don't see any like tips of why should I log in. What is the reason for it? I like that I have guest checkout for sure. That's great. I think 6 or 7 out of 10 is good. I think I will give it 6.5 out of 10. So in the future I have more leeway to give better results. So let's do guest checkout, surname, name, phone, province, address, postcard, require e-invoice. Okay, that's good. Agree. All right. So AMS logistics, that's fine. I like that there is MaxMara here. I love that there is nothing here. You know what? It's not overcrowded. It's nothing like that. I like it. I'm giving checkout also 7 out of 10. It's not bad, for sure. There are things to improve. For example, adding more information about shipping, adding more things like how to pay, maybe even asking for more information, or just asking for phone and surname, and there's like a checkbox to do it by getting some information other way. I don't like there is no Stripe integration with Link, because it's just a huge percentage of people use Link and Stripe right now. It's okay. I think 6.5 or 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 is good. So for conversion rate, we are finished. Let's go look at marketing. So email pop-ups, copyright, SEO, blog, SMM, user reviews. Let's do email pop-ups. Let's refresh with cache disabled. Okay, I don't like this. Let's go maxmara.com. There are no pop-ups. I don't see any way to sign up for emails here either. FAQ, contact us, shipping, return, refunds, return firm, size guide. How do I sign up for emails though? Only here? Oh, there's no login by email. Interesting. Okay, I have to check other websites when I'm back from Hong Kong to see how is the website integration here, but this already is 0 out of 10, right? This reminds me, let's calculate how much it's here 225, 2 plus 2 plus 5 plus 6.5 plus 7 plus 1, right? Plus 2, 25.5 out of 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 and plus 10 out of 70. And so it's nice. Let's give it a percentage. 36% success rate. 56% Klim's approval. All right, and so next thing is marketing. Email pop-ups, we gave it 0 out of 10. Copyright, the email pop-ups we gave 0 out of 10. The next thing is copyright. So let's look at copyright at World, for example. I'm guessing that I won't be able to analyze this because it's a Chinese version of a website, so I cannot actually. No, I can. Okay, it's just super slow. Okay, even though I'm on Wi-Fi and my internet's just fine. But the last thing is 2022, the runway show. Okay, we're jumping a little bit ahead, but this is just awful because it's 2025. It's 3rd of May 2025, and we have Resort 2022 as the main note. All right, we're gonna go back to that, but let's go and look at like some other thing. Let's look at the copyright here. The load speed is just awful. I think I have to write it down here as well. The load speed, I mean, it's not crashing like right, so it's good, not bad, but it's not all like perfect. 2 out of 10, I think. Let's give it 3 out of 10, and let's change this to 80 and 28.5. Let's do this again. 36%, same thing. The same thing. The average is the same, so it's still not loading. Okay, just the main image is not loading. Great. 2024. I thought I clicked on 2022. How did that happen? Oh, because the link is different. Runway Spring Summer. It just sends you to the latest one and not actually to the main one, which is just awful user experience. That's not what I clicked on. Okay. Land girl style with jod hers and siren suits inspires silhouettes with capacious pockets and tough reinforced stitching. Careful drill. Okay, I cannot see it here. Oh my god, this is so bad. Has a single employee of MaxMara went on this page? Okay, it just didn't load for me. Alright, sorry. And triple lawyer chiffon grounds of gabardine straps take the tough chic message from day to evening. Of course, the hardworking counterparts at day big cities are more likely to stash laptops in their bags, and those high-heeled, strappy sandals are made of strutting the sidewalk. But our modern heroine signals the same indomitable spirit when she steps it out in MaxMara Land Girl look. I think the client of MaxMara won't read it, won't care, and it's just a really bad, unimaginable copyright. It doesn't speak to anyone at all. Let's look like at the copyright inside of the card. Sleeveless jumpsuits with shorts made of luxurious pinstripe wool fabric. The style features a slightly flared silhouette and a fitted bodice embellished with tone-on-tone open work intercias. I mean, English is not my first language, but it's pretty much 1.5. Like, I speak it fluently, so for me it's hard to understand this word. Bodice I don't understand as well. Straight neckline with fine straps and pockets inserted into the sides. Invisible zip fastening on the back. And there are no arrows for the images, by the way. Again, I don't like this. I think I'm giving the copyright like a strong 3 out of 10. I mean, they're trying, but it's nothing extraordinary. It's not compelling at all. I think it's fair. The sale, I can tell you straight away that there are some sale for sure. Let's look at header. in here. Font, style, link. All right, here we go. Title, pinstripe will pursue to Merlin, MaxMara brand, MaxMara, sleeves jumpsuit, okay. All right. Favicon is working. Okay. There's the meta tag. Okay, description. There is no price. I don't like this. There is no price. There is no availability. Is there OG tag? Nope. Oh, I think it is. 1 second. No, there's nothing. OG image. All right, there is. Okay, good. So there's some sale. Let's give it a 5 out of 10. I don't see anything super impressive. I don't see the price. I don't see like a dynamic thing to add there. So I'm not sure I like it, especially if I go into clothing blouses here, for example. In the header, they should have some tags about blouses and shirts, a wide array of styles and silk. Okay, it's actually free shipping and return. Okay, I'll take it back. I think I'm raising it to 6.5. There's some sale for sure. They did some of it. It's good. Blog. Okay, I'm just gonna give it 1 out of 10. It is there, but it's not being worked on. I think it's just broken. It's just awful. For SMM, I can't check it right now because my internet is just blocked right now for sure. And so I'm just giving it like, I think it's fair because I can't check it to give the benefit of the doubt and give 10 out of 10. I'll put it in red because I can't do it. I'll just do it like this. I don't know, I can't check, so I'm just giving it 10 out of 10. The user reviews is 1.7. I don't understand. So when you're MaxMara, you're one of the most successful brands there are. You're great. I know that MaxMara is being bought all around the world. It's super popular, it's commercial, it's great. But I don't understand how this is the case, how people are giving 1 out of 5. And it's real clients buying things, not getting refunds, and just having an awful time. And they're not working, they're not replying, they're not doing anything. If you look at other companies like Hermes or or Louis Vuitton, for example, they're constantly replying. They're working with their client base. They're giving some feedback. MaxMara is just ignoring them. And I don't get it. There's like this, but it's just useless thing. If you're a client, you're basically, it's like a spit in your face to have the automatic reply. That's it. I don't understand how that's the case. They're not giving feedback how they dealt with it. They're not saying like what they're doing right now. And yeah, it's just not a great way to make customers want to buy from you, especially when there's other services that can sell you MaxMara, for example, Farfetch and MyTheresa and other like that. So here I would just give it, I think, 2 out of 10 because they have automatic replies at least, and that's good. But rating of 1.6 is like so bad. All right, so what do we have? 0, let's put here, 0 plus 3 plus 6 plus 1 plus 10 because I can't check it. 22 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 22 out of 60, which gives us a percent of 37. Better here in marketing. That's it. Klim's approval percent. All right, so operations. I mean, we're gonna improve this on every single occasion, but for now we have only this. So operations, delivery terms, speed, clarity, customer support. So let's go and look at delivery terms, speed, and clarity. The only way I would expect a customer to use it is go here, shipping. All right, so what delivery use MaxMara? All right, start shipping 48 hours, 3 to 5. Check express queue. All right, working on the center, best of shows that the mainland China, not Hong Kong, even though I'm here. How is that possible? How to track after logging in MaxMara shows that you can check. All right, so return and fee refunds. How long should I return the products? MaxMara accepts the customer returns the product within 14 days from the date of the delivery. The customer shall keep the returned product. 14 days, huh? Okay. How do I return? All right. Again, nothing about Hong Kong. Okay. How do I change the product? There is nothing. How do I receive a refund? There is nothing. Wow, okay. This is really bad because it doesn't give me any confirmations about the bad reviews that we saw. How to complete the return of an order. All right. My account, my order, return. All right. Okay. Return form. Let's see it. Okay. There is no return form. Am I downloading it? I don't think so. All right. There is nothing. Great. There is no return form. That's really bad. Let's look at return requests. Okay, I go here. Customer support. Is there anything? Chat with us. Where does this live? I can't press it. Let's look if there is a link here. JavaScript void, which doesn't work. Okay, I cannot chat with anyone. Very interesting. Okay, so I'm giving here, because the pages are there, a 4 out of 10, right? But they didn't, I think a 3 out of 10 because the reviews are so bad. Customer would expect to find something here, and the customer is not there, so 0 out of 10. For now, we have only 3 out of 20, right? It's like not a big deal, but it's still 0.15%, 15%, I mean, approval rate, which gives us an average of 36 plus 36 plus, how much about 15? Divided by 3, sort of like this. 29%. Klim's approval rate overall is 29%, which is not very good. So I think MaxMara can really do a lot on my website. If by my estimates it's correct, they're doing worldwide around like 25 million USD only on the website. So I think I would give here a potential to increase like by 150% their conversion rate and sales here. I think that with email, considering like email taking up 30%, and of course if you're a customer, you're receiving emails, I need to check that, like what are the emails. I think here you can improve like by 100%, and here I think with the reviews, I mean it's so linked with operations, I think like 300% on the main website you can improve. That like gives us around 250 plus 300, 550% increase. So 25 times by 5.5, it's like, oh sorry, 25 times 5.5, 137 million. And without 25 million, that's basically, okay, let's say 100 million USD potential upside. And I think that they're leaving a little too much on the table. MaxMara, get your things together. If you need help, contact me and we can get that 100 million from you, for you, not from you. I mean, I take much less. And we can get this website up and running and just much better. Because if you look at my Teresa, who is selling your stuff, who is really able to sell it like very well. So if you look at MaxMara, who sells your stuff really well, it's like crazy to think that you cannot do a better job. than them, even though you're like the main website, everyone goes there before my Teresa or like anything like that. It's crazy that you're not doing more in order to get ahead of the things that sell your clothes and just improve on that and get better. It's crazy, but I mean, you do you, and if you want to improve and get more money, you can always come to me. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, check out this video, which you might find interesting after watching this one.